One of the other strategies that could be used in San Diego and is starting to be used in San Diego and some of the other large cities around California and the US is reusing the treated wastewater. So it does make sense to centralize wastewater treatment. All the water goes to a central location. It's treated in a large fashion in a way that's energy efficient. You can capture the methane that is generated from that process and use it to generate electricity and heat to accelerate the process. So there's lots of good things about centralized wastewater treatment. But in California, wastewater is treated to a very high level of cleanliness. So can we reuse that treated wastewater? And there is a whole system being set up in California called purple pipe systems. And that is where the wastewater treatment plants will start deploying a purple pipe in the streets like a water supply pipe. It's a purple pipe with the treated wastewater, and deploy that around the city so that buildings can tap into that and use that for toilet flushing, cooling towers, and irrigation, which if you put those three things together, that's 80–90% of the water use of buildings. The big problem with that is that purple pipe network is still being built. And I've worked on projects where the purple pipe is a block away, which seems so close, but we just can't get there because a block can be many hundreds of thousands of dollars. So we are waiting for this purple pipe network to be built.
So we didn't bring the line in, but we brought a path that if purple pipe and true reuse water is available from the city, we can actually tap into that and use that. And so in the garage, the plumbing distribution is a little bit crazy in the sense that each service has its own tap. And so we would be able to pull off, if we wanted, all the toilets and put those onto a purple pipe system. If we wanted to do irrigation, we could do that off purple pipe. So we're able to pull that system in, not just into the building, but then pick and choose which of the systems we want that water to serve. Then we did the same thing on the sewage treatment side. With the way the sewage line runs out of the building, there is an opportunity to intercept it and go back and build the constructed wetlands so that it could treat the water and then bring the water back in. So we have the paths and the infrastructure to do that, but again, until the regulations change or the purple pipe distribution system is pulled together, we can't use it. Response from the county was, well, if you're treating that water and you're bringing it back into the building, we're going to treat you as a sewage treatment plant, which means you have to do the coliform tests every day, which is a huge expense. And then they have to document it and they have to be inspected and regulated, and just a huge amount of paperwork. And so we said, okay, can we go a step above them, and can we go to the state and say, okay, given our water conditions within the state, can you consider these alternate systems as a way to reduce water use within the building? And so what we did is, going to the state, that they came back and said, well, when we look at the regulations, we would still treat you as a sewage treatment plant. And that was a huge blow to the project, because it would have been beautiful, to have the constructed wetlands off to the west here, but it cut down how much we were able to actually save, and so we're no longer net zero water on the project, but we are looking to reduce water consumptions by 2/3. And so that was a big step in the right direction, but not quite there. The good news is, between when this building was designed and constructed to now, there's actually a living machine up in the San Francisco Bay Area that has been licensed for use where they're not treated as a sewage treatment plant. It is part of a PG&E program, so I think they were able to work within the system a little bit easier than someone from outside, but we're absolutely thrilled that one is in and going, and so we are hopeful that if they build the next building next door, we'll be able to have that in there.